what is the church earlier? Church is the people, and that's the thing about you're saying who's every 20 seconds. It's the people. It's believers in Jesus Christ. So when we go out, for a lot of people, you could be the only picture of Jesus they see. They say, well, I know he's a Christian, and look how he's acting. That might be their only judgment of Christianity. So when we go out there, we're always mindful of that. And like you said, this is a spiritual warfare. Darkest place in Arkansas by far. When Paul talks about putting on spiritual armor in Ephesians, you need to be serious about that. I've gone out in times where I wasn't spiritually ready, and I can tell you, my wife's back there. She can tell you it ate my lunch. It's real. But when we're out there, it's taking church to the streets. So kind of like tonight, opened up with worship. Worship, we're trying to usher in the Spirit of God, and then we're in prayer because we know there's power in prayer. And usually, whenever a woman comes in, that mother, someone's trying to speak to her, we try to have just one person. So it's not not just a bunch of voices, not people. Like you see on the news, they'll try to create a lot of tension, and it's yelling at the women and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to raise your voice so they can hear you. We try to have sound amplification when we can, so you can, kind of like I'm talking now, it doesn't sound as coarse. But that is literally the last chance for life for that baby. So trying to reach her. So like I said, it's worship, it's prayer. Sometimes if we have sound, someone's just open up the Bible, reading. Of course, like I said, it's spiritual warfare. There's going to be the other side. They're going to be mocking you. You might be trying to talk to them, and they'll bring out, I don't know, if it wasn't so evil, it'd almost be laughable. They'll bring out just noisemaker toys, and you see them dressed up. They don't even try to hide the wickedness. They'll wear witch hats. Sometimes in the trees you'll see like demonic figurines been up there before. It's one of those things you almost just have to experience it. Don't be scared, but I would definitely encourage to be, come mindful, come prayerfully prepared for that.
You can see footage of protests in front of the clinic and at the Capitol online. I've been to a few of the pro-life as well as the pro-abortion protests. Just another guy named Pastor Justin Lee, who is a street preacher. He's been out. He was at the Planned Parenthood fundraiser they had, I think about 2-3 weeks ago. And usually, of course, there'll be language directed at you. So yeah, it's a little tense, but usually there's at least a police presence most of the time, and so you can kind of get a heads up of what you're going to experience if you decide to get involved in protesting.
Yeah, and when light meets darkness, there's always going to be some friction. We can't expect everything just to be rosy, and when light meets darkness, there's going to be a little bit of friction. We need to conduct ourselves in a righteous manner. We need to, like he said, pray before we go, prepare ourselves spiritually. But, the enemy's always going to put out a lie and try to make our side look a certain way. So we have to expect that, But we still have a duty to do what we have to do and obey God's command. But, yeah, that was a good question.
5 minutes.